Evening and a welcome to Attleboro, Massachusetts for round one of the MIAA Division I Ladies Basketball Tournament here as the Brockton Lady Boxers go on the road to take on the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers. My name is Peter Zimborg, joined alongside my broadcast partner, Miles Jackson. We will have the call of tonight's game, a battle of two teams who have been hot and cold throughout the season. Brockton coming into this game with a record of 10 wins, 10 losses. They have the 19th seed in this tournament. The Blue Bombardiers with the 14th seed in this tournament, just slightly better at 12 and 10. For both squads, it's almost a matter of which team shows up tonight, Miles.
Exactly. It's which team will execute this evening and hustle the hardest out here on the floor this evening should come out the victor.
The last time we saw the Lady Boxers, they were losing here on Brockton Community Access, and a lot of dejected faces walking off the floor as it seemed unlikely they would make the playoffs. However, they defeated Sandwich in their last game of the season and have gotten in. Starting five for the Brockton Lady Boxers: number 4, Giannacia Silva-Moore; number 11, Chanel Melton; number 22, Tatiana Diaz, who has the ball right now; number 23, Chantel Jordan; and number 33, Christian McDuffie. For the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, starting five is number 11, Kirsten Terrian; number 21, Brie LaPlume; number 22, Beth Clifton; number 23, Carrie Beeland; and number 5, Kimmy Rooney.
Yeah, it looks like Brockton's going a man-to-man on defense.
Beeland with the ball for Attleboro. Tight defense being played by the Lady Boxers.
Yeah, the Boxers playing really tight on Attleboro.
Out of bounds off Brockton, Attleboro ball.
Yeah, I think early on, Peter, both teams a little bit tight. And as the game progresses, both ladies will loosen up. Both teams have had the basketball. Neither one has had a chance to actually shoot the basketball.
Jordan inside of McDuffie, outside of Melton. First shot of the game, no good. Rebounded by Attleboro. That is number 22, Beth Clifton, with the rebound. Gets it over to Carrie Beeland. Diaz steals the ball, almost unintentionally. Lays it up and in. Brockton drops first blood. Lady Boxers on top, 2-0. 6:38 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Tatiana Diaz, nice defense and a nice play to put. That was a hard shot. Somebody right on her, and she was able to put the ball right underneath and off the backboard. Nice shot.
Attleboro tries to respond with a layup of their own, unable to just yet. Second and third chance opportunities. This a two-pointer with their foot in the line. No good. Rebounded by Brockton. Giannacia Silva-Moore comes down with the basketball. 6:13 left to go in the first quarter. Nice block and steal, courtesy of number 22 for Attleboro, Beth Clifton.
Yeah, some big defense there by Beth Clifton. I tell you, early on, Attleboro has had a lot of offensive boards. A lot of chances to make the basket. Brockton's got to work on their defensive boards there. Yeah, it was a nice job getting into number 33, but she's got to put that ball in the basket. She's right there in the paint. Got to make it.
Clifton with the ball on the inside for Attleboro, off the glass, no good. Chanel Melton with the rebound for Brockton. 2-0, Lady Boxers on top, 5:25 left to go in the first. Chanel Melton lays it in, down the pike on her own, 4-zip Brockton on top.
Yeah, very smooth there. Melton took it all the way coast to coast, made a nice shot. Yeah, that was a nice job by McDuffie. Even though she was called for the foul, she did not make the shot easy. Matter of fact, it wasn't even a shot attempted. But she was right on the offensive player.
First bucket of the game for Attleboro, courtesy of Beth Clifton. 4-2, you score Brockton on top. 4:55 left to go in the first quarter. Chanel Melton with the ball. Inside the paint, dishes it out to Chantel Jordan. Gives it over to Giannacia Silva-Moore. Shoots the three, no good, rebounded by the Blue Bombardiers.
Yeah, Lady Boxers have to be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive boards. They need to get some second chances at the shot.
Silva-Moore with the lay-in. 6-2, Lady Boxers on top. 4:08 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Lady Boxers got 4 out of their 6 points on the transition game.
Brockton exhibiting some good defense in the early portion of this game. You don't see the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers able to get inside on Brockton very often. And it looks like Attleboro, in an attempt to get inside, will draw a foul. That is going to be against Brockton's number 21, Dominique Coley, who is checked into the game. And we're going to see the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers at the line for the first time tonight. Brie LaPlume, the 5'10" junior forward, will be shooting 2.
And that was a nice foul by Dominique. She's going to make the Attleboro Bombardier, Lady Bombardier, earn her points at the free throw line. So that was a good foul.
And as the arena came completely silent as that ball left her fingertips. And Attleboro within 2. 4-6, Brockton with the 2-point lead. 3:40 left to go in the first quarter. Chanel Melton with the ball over to Tatiana Diaz, to Melton, to Chantel Jordan in the corner for 3, sinks it. They're going to say 2, her foot was on the line. 8-4 is your score, Brockton on top. 3:24 left to go in the first.
Yeah, Chantel Jordan didn't waste any time shooting that shot up.
Tatiana Diaz with the hustle, comes up with the steal and the points as well. 10-4 is your score. Defense turning into offense. The Attleboro Blue Bombardiers is going to have to call a timeout. 3:07 left to go in the first quarter. Brockton leads Attleboro 10-4, and Brockton looking fairly good from the starting gate here in Attleboro, Massachusetts tonight.
Yeah, Tatiana Diaz made a nice, that was her second steal. She made a nice play on them. She saw the pass come. She anticipated the pass, ran right in front of the pass, got the ball, and laid it up for a nice shot. Nice job by Diaz.
Head coach April Dingwell, assistants David Ray and Stephanie Savas talking things over with their troops on the sidelines for the Lady Boxers. Head coach Missy Traversi, along with her assistants Claire O'Neill and Sheila McKenna, doing the same on the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers bench. Attleboro Blue Bombardiers have a pretty funky mascot.
Yes, they do. He's getting down. He got some good footwork there.
We'll have to bring you more sights of this Blue Bombardiers mascot again in Screwbon as this game progresses. Brie LaPlume, who got the job done at the free throw line, gets the job done as down low as well for Attleboro. 10-6, Brockton on top. 2:43 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Brockton needs to try to do a little bit better boxing out.
Rebound Attleboro. And traveling called against Attleboro. Correct call by the official. I was waiting to see which way that went, and I think he got it right.
You're exactly right. That was a great call by the official. It was a tough call, but it was the right call.
Because she traveled into a foul. I saw them look at each other, and I said, ah, they got this one right. Melton with the turnaround, 12-6, Brockton on top.
Yeah, I tell you, Melton has a real touch for that basketball when she shoots a ball. She has a good touch on a good feel. Yeah, Emily Holt, very quick to the basket. She's got a lot of quickness. But Brockton's got to be careful with Emily. So far, Peter, these Attleboro Lady Bombardiers have good form at the free throw line.
I was just about to say that, as Emily Hu makes it 4 for 4 for Attleboro as a team shooting free throws. They trail Brockton by 4, 12-8, with 2:08 left to go in the first quarter.
That's about the third turnover Brockton has made, and they all been passing the basketball.
Nice steal by Giannacia Silvermore for Brockton, lays it in. Brockton doing an excellent job turning defensive plays into offensive plays. 14-8, Lady Boxers on top, $1:28 left to go.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on the guards. That's about the third or fourth steal by the Lady Boxers. And they've turned them all into points.
Christian McDuffie down low. Brockton on top 16-9 with $1:10 left to go in the first quarter.
That was a beautiful move by McDuffie. She kind of wiggled away underneath the basket, got the ball right in a lot of traffic, and somehow put it up right into the basket. Chance for a three-point play.
Jordan down low. 10-point lead for Brockton, 19-9 with less than a minute to go here in the first. Good opening quarter for Brockton here in round one of the MIAA playoffs. Coming to Attleboro's home court and really taking it to them.
Yeah, that was a nice steal earlier by Brito, who just came in, the center for the Boxers, and she did a nice job by stopping on the dime down there in the paint and not leading to the charge. So nice play by Brito on a steal.
Timeout called by head coach Missy Traversi for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers. 7.3 seconds left to go in the first. Brockton leads Attleboro 19-9.
Yeah, I tell you, the reason that Brockton's leading 19-9 is because of Brockton's defense. They must have come up with about 5 steals in this first quarter alone. Brockton's playing a great defense. They just have to continue playing great defense. They cannot let up. Sometimes when you get a big lead, you can sometimes relax, but Brockton cannot relax because this Attleboro team can come back.
And during the timeout, our entertainment is to see how funky this Blue Bombardier gets. They take down the music a little too soon. I think the mascot was just getting into it.
Yeah, he was just getting into it.
See, I think this mascot needs something a little more funky than Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses, that's good to rock. Now the mascot's rocking out with some air guitar. This mascot's very versatile.
Yes, he is. Tell you what, Lady Bombardiers, that was a nice pass underneath there, but you got to make those easy shots. You can ill afford, the Lady Bombardiers can ill afford to miss those easy shots.
First quarter comes to a conclusion. Brockton Lady Boxers on top 19-9 over the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers. Round 1 of the MIAA playoffs. Peter Zimbo and Miles Jackson calling the action. Win and move on in the tournament. Lose and go home.
Brockton had to hold their breath. The Lady Boxers having to hold their breath at the end of the season didn't look good, but they rose to the occasion and won their final game of the season to put themselves in the playoff picture.
Tatiana Diaz keeps the ball in bounds as she dives onto her own bench. Ultimately, Attleboro has the ball, however, and they'll pick up some points as a result of it. Beth Clifton puts it in for 2, 19-11. Brockton on top, 7:32 left to go in the first half. Tatiana Diaz just maneuvered the defense of Attleboro beautifully on that play.
Yeah, that was beautiful. She just kind of wiggled her way through and kind of just swooped it up there off the backboard. Nice shot. I tell you, I was impressed with the handling of that basketball by Melton. Just couldn't quite finish it off. Brockton's still playing that tough defense. Coming up with another steal. That was a nice, strong drive by the Lady Boxer there, Jordan. Hey, Peter, Lady Boxers aren't making it easy for the Bombardiers on their shots. They're really working hard to get off a shot.
Well, if there's one place where Attleboro has been nearly lights out tonight, it is at the free throw line. Nevertheless, Brockton leads 23-13. 6 minutes left to go in the half. We got a whistle down low, and that's going to be a foul against Attleboro. And Brockton's Dominique Coley will be heading to the free throw line to shoot two. So we'll see how Brockton fares themselves at the charity stripe. That foul called against Attleboro's number 22, Beth Clifton.
Yeah, nice position by Dominique Coley. She got right down there in the paint, waited for the nice pass and put it right up and got fouled.
And double dribble called against Attleboro. Brockton ball.
And that was caused just by Brockton's defense. Their intimidating defense this evening caused that double dribble by the Lady Bombardier. Nice drive into the paint by the Lady Bombardiers.
.452 left to go in the first half. 24-15, Brockton on top. Attleboro steps inside the perimeter, shoots no good, rebounded by Brockton.
Yeah, Lady Bombardiers could have cut that down to 7 points. Nice
Stolen
defense.
basketball. Emily Hull. And two-pointer for Hull. 24-17. Brockton on top with 4:27 to go, but with the crowd in Attleboro suddenly into it, head coach April Dingwell for Brockton calls a timeout. 4:27 to go in the first half. Brockton leads 24-17.
Yeah, that's the sixth man here for the Attleboro Lady Bombardiers is the crowd here. They're on their own home turf. They need to take advantage of the momentum when they get it. They need to take advantage. And, well, they're back in the ballgame. They're only down by 7 points. The last couple of times the Boxers came down on the offensive end, they wasn't able to connect. And the Lady Bombardiers took advantage and got a couple of baskets themselves to make it, again, a 7-point boxer lead.
Head coach April Dingwell talking things over with their players. McDuffie with the short jumper, 26-17. Brockton on top, 4:10 to go in the first half.
Yeah, McDuffie, nice form right there by number 33 for Brockton.
Nice defensive play by McDuffie. Ball ends up in the hands of Melton. Melton penetrates the defense, lays it in. Brockton up by 11 at 28-17. 3:45 to go in the first half. Missy Traversi, head coach for Attleboro, feverishly calling out instructions to her players. Ball falls in for Beelan. 28-19. Brockton on top. 3:25 to go.
Gotta tell you, Melton can do it all. She can drive to the lane, and she can hit that outside shot. Brockton's bench looks pretty good. They really haven't missed too much of a beat when they put their bench players in there.
Brito with the rebound from Brockton gets it over to Giannacia Silva-Moore. Out to Melton. Melton to Tatiana Diaz. As they work the ball into McDuffie, puts it up, no good, rebounded by Attleboro.
I tell you, number 21, LaPlum, she's very quick with that basketball. When she gets in the paint, she can spin around the defenders, so they're going to be careful with her.
So foul called against Brito for Brockton, her third personal foul of the game. And this is going to send number 21, Brie LaPlume, to the free throw line once again tonight. So single-digit game, 30-21. Brockton with the lead. 2:33 left to go in the first half. Diaz with the ball over to Melton. To Jordan, she'll shoot for three, sinks it.
Yeah, Jordan can hit that outside shot. She's done it all year.
Attleboro tries to answer back with the three of their own to no avail. Christian McDuffie on the rebound. Jordan again didn't have a clean look at it, and got a whistle. 1-on-1 situation. No, excuse me, jump ball.
Yeah, that was a tough call on Dominic Cody. Looked like
it was a foul.
She would look like she went over the back pretty cleanly, but the ref's a little bit closer than we are up here.
So foul called against Coley, and as a result of that, it will be a 1-on-1 situation for number 21, Brie LaPlume, at the free throw line for Attleboro. And LaPlume audibly misses. Very rare for her from what we've seen tonight. Chanel Melton with the jumper. 35-21, Brockton up by 14. 1:20 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, well, that was a pretty shot. It was a nice pass underneath by the Lady Bombardier. But her teammate just couldn't finish it off.
Nice block by the Lady Boxers. Silvermore with the basketball. Off the glass and in. And the Brockton side of the stands is on fire with excitement.
Wow, that was a nice move. I thought Brockton on the other end got away with a foul, but again.
Diaz with the steal, lays it in. Brockton tearing it up here in the latter portion of the first half.
See, you got one problem is the Lady Bombardiers, they're tired because they've had to work very hard for their shots.
And that's going to be a foul against Brockton down low. Less than 30 seconds to go in the first half. McDuffie down low. Brockton on top 41-23 with just a few seconds to go in the first half. Does that bucket count? They say it does.
Yeah, that was a nice move. But I tell you, down at the other end, Brockton's last shot, Brito, nice job. She used her body, little fadeaway and hit the shot. That was very sweet.
Well, the first half comes to a conclusion. Brockton looking very good. They have the lead 41-25. You're watching BCA Sports coverage of MIAA tournament action. We'll step aside for a quick breather. Back with second half action after this.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad
One more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
And we're back for second half action between Brockton and Attleboro. Division I MIAA round one playoff game. Lady Boxers lead Attleboro 41-25. As we've just entered the second half, Tatiana Diaz already with the steal, and we've got a whistle. That's going to be a foul called against Attleboro.
Yeah, the Lady Bombardiers had the steal, but get ready to come down the court, and it was stolen back by the Lady Boxers.
We'll see if Attleboro was able to make any adjustments, which will help them out during halftime, because Brockton played excellent throughout the first half and really picked up steam towards the end. And Attleboro's number 5, Kimmy Rooney, lays it in. Draws a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 1. I'll say this much: despite the dominance of the Lady Boxers throughout this game thus far, it has not killed the spirit of the Blue Bombardiers fans.
No, not at all. And these Lady Boxers still trying hard out there. I tell you, that was a nice shot. And she makes the three-point play. Nice shot by Rumi.
41-28, Brockton with the lead, 7:10 to go in the third quarter.
Shot clock's winding down.
Shot clock violation against Attleboro. Brockton ball, 6:19 to go in the third quarter. Brockton leads 41-28.
That was just great defense by the Brockton Boxers. They did not give in at all on that 30 seconds, and Lady Bombardiers threw up a prayer as the buzzer went off. LaPlum went up for that one. She skied up there for that offensive rebound. See, I thought that went off. Thought the Brockton Lady Boxer knocked that out of her hands, but the referee said she lost control of the basketball.
Jordan lays it in, 43-28. 5:12 left to go in the third quarter.
And that was a beautiful pass by Tatiana Diaz. She comes down the court, 3-on-2, and made a nice bounce pass underneath to her teammate. Easy 2. Yeah, they're going to call that on Clifton as she came over the back of number 33. Nice job by number 33 boxing out there to get that rebound. And Christine McDuffie, she gets a well-deserved rest. Yeah, I think they got the lady boxer number 21 holding on Dominique Coley. Looked like she got rid of the basketball before she fell over. I think the referee might have jumped the gun on that one, but anyways, boxer ball.
We've got 4 minutes left in the third quarter. 43-28, Brockton on top. Giannacia Silva-Moore puts it in for two. 17-point lead for Brockton.
Box is really concentrating on their defense here in the second half like they did in the first half. And it's paying off. Just tenacious, smothering defense by these lady boxers here in the playoffs.
Timeout called by the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers bench. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 45-28, Brockton with the lead.
I think the only way for the Lady Bombardiers to get back in this basketball game, they have to start making shots. They've been able to get off some pretty good shots here in the second half, but a lot of them just ain't falling. But they really need to have their shots fall. They're getting the opportunity, it's just that they're not making the baskets.
And as Van Halen's Right Now plays across the loudspeakers, now would be a good time for Attleboro to start.
You say Van Halen?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sammy Hagar era, 90s Van Halen. Didn't Bill Clinton use this as a campaign song at one point?
You know something? I believe so.
McDuffie off the glass and in.
That was a beautiful over-the-shoulder, no-look pass right underneath the basket. That was a great pass by Diaz.
Chanel Melton.
Yeah, that's her she did that in the first half. Basically got the rebound, went coast to coast with it for two.
Giannacia Silva-Moore came within inches of taking that ball away moments ago.
Yes, she was.
Tatiana Diaz gets Brockton past 50 points, 51-28, 2:25 left to go in the third.
Yeah, Melton with two defensive rebounds that resulted in points. The last two times Lady Boxers put the ball down.
Chantel Jordan lays it in, draws the foul as well. She'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Boxers running on they're playing their A game right now in this third quarter, and there's not much the Lady Bombardiers can do at the moment. Hey, Jordan took a deep, deep breath, took a step or two back from the free throw line, took a deep breath, came back up to the free throw line and hit the shot for a three-point play. I tell you, just Lady Bombardiers just can't buy a shot outside tonight. That was a great save. That's a smart thing to do. Bring it back up top and start it over. Brockton's doing something here in the second half they didn't do in the first half. They're getting offensive rebounds, getting second and third opportunities to put that ball back in the basket. And I think that's just a sign of the Attleboro Lady Bombardiers getting a little winded out there because they were doing a good job keeping the Boxers off the offensive boards in that first half.
Final seconds of the third quarter ticking away. Chanel Melton with the ball for Brockton. And the buzzer will sound to signify the end of the third quarter, and Brockton has the lead 56-28 over Attleboro. Miles, for a team that had to claw their way to make the postseason, Brockton looking very good in this opening playoff game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. For a team that just got in here, they were on the bubble, and like you said, they clawed their way into these playoffs by winning that last game of the season. But they look very good right now. Again, as I said, it looks like Brockton came tonight with their A game on, and they need to continue this for the rest of this game and into the next playoff game if they get past this one. It looks pretty good right now, 56-28 with only 8 minutes left in this ball game. I think one of the edges Brockton Lady Boxers have over the Lady Bombardiers that Brockton has a little bit stronger bench than the Lady Bombardiers. Anybody that Brockton's brought in, they really haven't missed a beat. But when the Lady Bombardiers bring in their bench, there is a little Achilles heel there. Now, Peter, let me just add, I noticed Attleboro were in their gym, that big sign over the Attleboro, and it's got an eagle in the middle, Blue Pride. But the eagle stands for like, they're the Bombardiers, but.
They're the Blue Bombardiers.
Blue, then that makes a lot of sense right there. Blue Bombardiers.
They got Blue Pride. So I didn't even really know a bombardier was a bird, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, it's from the Air Corps back in World War II, the Air Corps, which became the Air Force. You know, they had the bombers and the bombardiers and they like a plane, so I guess that's where the connection is with the bird.
I work at Southeastern Regional, and I'll tell you that Blue Bombardier mascot, very similar to Southeastern's Hawk mascot. think they purchased from the same mascot company.
Well, I tell you, the Lady Boxers have taken this crowd out of the ball game because they were very boisterous in that first half. Then, like you said, Brockton made that little short run with about 2 minutes left in the first half, and they never looked back.
Chanel Melton inside the paint, puts it in for two. 58-30, Brockton on top by 28 points. Brockton looking to rather soon double the amount of points that Attleboro has.
I tell you, number 11 for Brockton, Chanel Melton. I don't think she's come out of the basketball game. She is definitely the key player for this Boxer team. Nice shot there. Kerry Beelan, little spin move and threw it up quickly. And makes her three-point play. I tell you, Melton's doing what she does best as far as on the defensive end. She's getting right under the boards, getting those rebounds for her Lady Boxer teammates.
Blocked by Dominique Coley. Giannacia Silva-Moore puts it off the glass. No good. Melton with the rebound, one bounce. She'll be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. 4:56 to go in the game. Brockton leads 58-33.
You think it's a little out of control right now, Peter?
I think Brockton should feel fairly comfortable with this safety blanket.
I tell you, Chanel Melton, I coached her older brother in the church league, and I can tell Chanel played with her brother in pickup games because her game is all world there. She's got the dribbling skills, the rebounding skills, shooting skills. She's just about the whole package out there. And she's got a great complement of teammates with her out there on the floor. And hopefully this Lady Boxer team is gelling at the right time to make a run in these playoffs. I believe they've had 10 losses this year in the regular season.
Jordan with the jumper.
Yeah, that was great passing and communication by the Lady Boxers. They moved the ball around, used some of that 30-second clock, and then to perfection got it over there in the corner to, I believe it was Jordan. Or, yeah, I believe it was Jordan that made that shot.
So 4:14 to go in the game. Brockton leads 62-33 over Attleboro. Attleboro calls the timeout. They have the unenviable task of trying to account for 29 points in the remaining 4 minutes and 14 seconds of this game.
And with the Lady Boxers up by 29 points, I'm wondering if we'll see some of the deeper bench for the Lady Boxers, as they look like they're in pretty good command here. Like you said, Peter, with 4:14 left in this ball game.
Three-pointer by Attleboro's Carrie Beeland. Under 4 minutes remaining in the game. 62-36 Brockton. Dominique Coley with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Attleboro.
That's Diaz, only her second foul. Just playing tough D. Yeah, Melton had her hands wrapped around her. So that'd be her first foul. Boxers get a fresh new 30-second clock. As time is not on Attleboro's side. You know, I like that shot by McDuffie, that little fadeaway.
Tatiana Diaz getting rather aggressive. 2:24 to go in the game. Brockton on top 62-36, and number, I believe that's number 3, Emily Houle, at the line for Attleboro. Actually, no, it is number 4, Abby Oliver.
You know, with the lead that Brockton has, there's still no letting up on this defense. They're playing like they got a 1-point lead out there. Just very, very aggressive Lady Boxer defense.
Giannisha Silvermore with the takeaway over to Diaz. Diaz to Jordan off the glass. No good. She's just going to shrug that one off as they've got such a significant lead. What does it matter with under 2 minutes to go?
Exactly. But nice passing. Unselfish play by the Lady Boxers there. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite finish it off. Yeah, Chanel Melton got her with the body. Chanel Melton, she's a senior, so she's showing her leadership out here today. And Silvermore gets a hand as she comes out.
Jordan, no good. Well, we had a 500 team against a team just above 500 coming in. The team with the lesser seed and the lesser record, the Brockton Lady Box, has been dominant throughout this game, as Carissa Hand puts it in for 2 for Attleboro, as we have just about 60 seconds to go in this game. Brockton up 64-40, as they are just playing pass with the ball around the floor.
You know, I tell you, these fans for Attleboro are really dedicated fans. Lady Bombardiers just made a shot, and these fans erupted. Can you imagine, Peter, if this game was a close game? There'd be some serious noise in here.
Aaliyah Brito off the glass and in for Brockton. 66-40, Lady Boxers on top. 35 seconds to go in the game. Well, 20 seconds to go in the game, and Brockton is just going to have to let this one play out as they pass it back and forth. Less than 10 seconds to go in the game. And it's a backcourt violation called against Brockton. Delayed call. I was wondering if they were going to let that go or not. So Attleboro inbound with 2.4 seconds to go. But the Brockton Lady Boxers travel south to Attleboro and win their first playoff game to move forward in this MIAA tournament as they defeat the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers by a score of 66-40, a dominant performance, Miles.
Yes, a dominant performance. That's because Brockton came out with their A game. Two things. Brockton came out with their A game, and Brockton's bench was much better than Attleboro's bench. They really didn't have a lot of reserves that could come out and play just as tough as their starters, so they just had a tough time and ran out a little gas there in the third and fourth quarter.
Brockton Lady Boxers advanced to Game 2 of the MIAA tournament to be played Wednesday night, and the boys will be in action in their opening game of the tournament Thursday night. Your final score once again from Attleboro, Massachusetts. Brockton defeats the Blue Bombardiers by a score of 66-40. For our entire crew, cameraman Newbie Rateau, our broadcast partner Miles Jackson, I'm Peter Zimbor. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.